right, all right. Welcome back to Missing the Homies. This is the show where, I get my homies on and we just shoot the shit. So,
Oh yeah.
first of the month. First off, drop the song right now. First of the month, we got a different okay. I need to flip my phone over because I'm seeing lights. But anyways, first of the month, we have a different guest. So this month, we have my cousin, my brother. Shout out, Colin. Thank you for joining the show for
What up, though? From the
for
deep.
the second iteration of this. Because you did this when we were doing the whole vlog thing, which
What
was
can I say? I'm an OG.
you've been doing this.
Back to back. We don't stop.
Never. So yeah, dude, I'm pumped. So first off, should we just crack our beers
Sure.
because mine's
What you
been
got?
sitting
I'm
out.
excited to see your stuff.
Okay, so mine, I got this
Wow, it looks
uh,
way more interesting than mine.
Pollyanna Summerly Wheat Ale with raspberries added.
Okay. Nice. That's good stuff. Where's it made from?
Um, it's Illinois.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. You're going to are you going to strictly do Chicago beers or
um, oh yeah, it's pretty good. Not too strong of a raspberry taste, but so I don't know. I guess that was something we could figure out because I think just the beer each episode I think is definitely something that we should just keep it going. That way we can make it through some of your stash, and I have a little stash here.
Yeah, dude. I'm covering up my buddy at work this week, and he's driving down to Tennessee, and he goes, "Yo, Colin, you want any bourbon or beer, anything you want me to look out for down there?" And I was like, my dad would honestly, I'm running low on Yingling chocolate as well as Yingling Black and Tan. I go, but dude, I've got like over 2 cases of beer at my house. My dad's gonna kick my butt because but the audience doesn't know
Yeah.
what it may be. I guess that we literally have 2 people in my house that will drink beer, so
Yes.
it takes a while to deplete for sure.
Yeah, and Colin has a bad habit of bringing home beer like they're uh animals out in the cold. Just bring any and everything home. All right. So what did you got? What do you got for us today?
I've got Hofbrau original, and it's one of the OG German beers from Munich. So if you go to Oktoberfest in, oddly enough, September, they've got like this huge tent. I guess they're just one of the original, I guess, brewers in Munich.
Very nice. Very nice. I'm trying to think which October. I really like Poloners. Poloners
Okay.
Oktoberfest is pretty solid.
Okay.
Other than that, I don't know. I can't think of any. I can't think of too many German beers. Dude,
Okay.
I haven't been drinking as much craft beer ever since I moved out here. I have no one to drink it with.
What? So, well, Renee probably does a lot of wine and liquor, right? Probably.
Renee, she definitely does,
Mixed
and
drinks or
and
seltzers, maybe.
she
She's
I mean, she kind of will drink anything, and
okay.
that's why every now and then I'll pick something up, and I got her really into sours.
Oh,
Like I got her into
that's awesome.
what is it? Dogfish Sea Quench.
Okay, nice.
That one, oh man, I think that one's too sour to drink all the time, but that's definitely one of my favorite sours. But so, anyways, I lucked out because she will normally whatever I bring back, she'll drink. So
Gotcha. That's
yeah.
cool.
So okay. So moving forward, I don't know. I could do all Chicago. I kind of have a little stash from the reject beer that my dad gives me every time I come back.
Reject beer. Is that like what's left after a beer tasting or something? Or
Yeah.
okay.
Um
Yeah, well, whatever happens to that? I mean, I guess you would know. Like, what do they do with that? Like, typically.
So it goes from tasting to tasting because there's
Gotcha. Okay, so it's
always
literally just sitting in the back room the whole time.
literally so it'll either
People can't seem to tell the difference. I mean, I probably wouldn't in most cases
I mean yeah
because
because I'm
there's so many tastings too. Like,
yeah
it's not like
especially when
there's
it's
handful
tasting
of beer.
season it's like it's sitting for maybe like a couple of weeks but
It's
nothing
moving.
nothing
Yeah.
crazy.
Okay.
So it either goes from tasting to tasting or whenever somebody's like, "Hey, Bill, can I get just something extra?" He'll throw just
Bottle in front.
like normally he'll be like, "Go take a look in this pile. Take whatever you want, however
Okay.
much. How because it's just like one, twos,
Yeah.
threes of like random stuff. So
Yeah. A lot of it's really good. Like,
that's
I don't know.
that's what I
Like
found.
you already know when I'm there. I'm just trying everything.
Yeah, and honestly, like, who was it? Oh, it was my cousin Handro when him and him and Rebecca and their and all of them came to visit. I had two more left of the pear and blackberry that we tried at
Okay.
that tasting.
Oh
And I
boy.
was like, "Yo, they have this at Vreeland," and because he was like, "Oh, dog, this is so good." I was like, "Yeah, I was I was trying to get everybody to try this, and I still love it. I don't think I've
Dude,
seen
there's
it
so
around here
many
though."
beers out there underrated. That's like probably my favorite comparison. You know, I
Hmm.
tried their cherry one, and I just remember it not being as flavorful. Like the blackberry really stuck out to me.
I mean, that pear and blackberry, I think, is the strongest flavored beer that like I can't think of anything else really that is like
Agreed. Yeah, that you could
that one
get that much
almost yeah
out.
almost doesn't even taste like beer. Like that one's just like some straight blackberry juice.
True, true.
Um so yeah. Oh, also, as you know, and the people I don't know if I did not say this on this show. Anyways, when I was in Boston, I wound up not even going to the Sam Adams tap room. We wound up getting rained out. But
Okay,
um
I totally forgot about that. But isn't it brewed like somewhere else now? Like it used to be like that's like the OG place, but do they actually brew there still?
I don't know. It looked like
I forgot. I
a
couldn't make
pretty
their eat
big
place.
setup.
Okay,
Um but it definitely looked more like a tap house than a brewery cuz
sure.
there was like a bunch of glass windows and it was kind of like in a
Oh, so you
city.
actually walked by it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Um
yeah.
and I mean it looked really cool. It kind of no, I was gonna say it reminded me of Acadia, but it didn't really. But I mean, it looked like a cool tap room. But that's what I was wondering if that's where it was brewed because the Trillium place that I went was just uh, it wasn't. I don't even want to say it was a tap room because it was like
Was
it.
it just like a table and that's it? Like as soon as you walk in, did you go to that location? There's
No,
two.
no.
Okay.
So it was. I mean, basically, we walked in. There was like one, two, three. There was probably like three, four super skinny tables, and then there was a bar, and I could see three, like maybe 10-gallon brewer, like I don't even know what
Tank,
they're called.
whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
the silver thing that they're in.
Yeah,
The
domes or whatever.
yeah. So I saw that. So they definitely like brewed some of it there, but
Hmm.
I don't think it was all. It
Gotcha.
couldn't have been. It was like a it was just like a small. It was too small to actually be like a brewery.
Sure. Yeah, the one I went to, I think they have two locations. So I think I don't know, maybe they just don't have a storefront like or like a real bar setup because the one I went to was like literally you walk in, there's straight up like a table
Mm-hmm.
that's like well it's like a bar I guess layout, but there are no chairs for people to sit there. It's literally walking like a little like you're ordering food at like I don't know, like a fast food place,
Yeah.
pick up your case or like 4 pack and leave. People were like straight up like this is pre-COVID, just buying by the case there. It was literally
Damn.
nuts. Like three people in front of me bought cases, and I'm like looking like I I hitched a bus a bus.
Mm,
What are they called? The Greyhounds. To Boston from Hartford, Connecticut. So,
mm.
but so I was backpacking. I just stuffed like 3-4 packs in my backpack for the rest of the day. And then, dude, so I didn't drink a single one while I was in Connecticut. I literally wrapped the hell out of them, and
I was gonna.
we're talking like 300 like napkins and like
What?
paper towel and bags. And it was like the most ghetto layout.
And you just stuck them in your suitcase?
Shipped it to Michigan, and I got like 3 6 packs, and they all made it safely. So
Jesus.
better than when I took glass from Wisconsin. I had that the cow beer. I forgot what it's called. Sacred? No, it's not Sacred Cow. It's
The
but yeah,
cow.
whatever. Spotted Cow. Yeah, Spotted Cow.
Oh, isn't spotted cow like that milk liqueur or is spotted?
No, no, it's like a Wisconsin beer though too. I know for sure they've got like a brewery in like
Mm.
Southwest Wisconsin, and you can only get it in Wisconsin. It's pretty decent, but it's not like I'm losing my mind over it. People go crazy.
I don't know.
over
That's how people talk about Yingling and
it.
and you're Yingling's #1 fan over here.
Yeah. I don't know. I like how it makes it more specialized that we can't get it there. That's
Yeah.
why I get excited about it.
Next time I stop at the Yingling stop in Indiana, I'll make sure to bring it.
There's an official stop.
Well,
Is that what you sent me a picture of?
yeah, I don't think it was an official stop, but like
That was legit. They had like 50 cases.
it reminded me of when um not your father's root beer
Dropped.
when that summer when it dropped. Oh my god. First off, craziest summer of the liquor store that I ever remember.
Then it was like sitting in Chicago. Like
Yeah,
people were
literally that was the weekend I went to Chicago to like visit some of my cousins, and they had like a 90 case display like built up into a tree in the middle. I was like, yo, this is insane. People at home would rip each other's legs off for this.
But you're not lying.
Which, not your father's root beer, I still think was the better one of the two of those.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, dude, now that you mentioned it, I might have to try it. It's been like a long time since I've had it, truthfully. I mean,
Me too. Well, I remember the Not Your Father's tasted more like A&W, and then the Coney Island tasted more alcohol-y. And like
that existed honestly until you just said when you said two, it wasn't clicking. I totally forgot that.
You remember the Coney Island one?
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Then there was like there was like that creamsicle. There was like the key lime pie, the lemonade, all of those.
It dropped a lot. Like the not Your Father's family dropped a lot though after that. They were like milking the brand so hard.
Oh yeah, that I mean that was the one that had the like all of the spin-offs. The all of the oh sorry, I spilled my other drink on the carpet.
Geez. Oh.
So anyways, one of the other things I was going to tell you, while I was in Boston, I found this book.
Oh wow. Should know.
So
I
was like,
after every section or something.
Yeah, I was thinking about it because I literally didn't even look at it. It was on a table. It was like 4 and under, and I saw Beer Snob. I was like, okay, it's $4. I might as well just grab it. I was like, this will be perfect for the upcoming season. So I figured I would start with introduction. Am I a beer snob? Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, it's like a little checklist. All right.
Okay.
So I'm going to go through this. Okay. Before we go any further, determine whether you are in fact a beer snob. Check all statements that apply. All right. Colin, put a finger up if this applies. I have strong opinions about beer and don't hesitate to make them known, occasionally at length.
I guess, yeah. I guess that applies.
My friends look at me for beer recs.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mhm.
I can spot a good or bad pour from across the bar.
Yes. Actually, I was gonna say though, going back to number 2, Brian Diffu, he literally reached out on a beer just before this. Like literally, he texted me. He's like, "Hey, have you heard of this?
I still
Do
got
you know how to get it?"
me, my buddy Kieran, when he came and visited a couple of months ago, um, he was saying something. He's like, "Oh yeah, like yeah, I use this little app for beer because he's like just starting to get into craft beer." And
Or,
he said something. He's like, "Oh yeah, I got like on this little app. It's weird." I was like, "Are you talking about Untapped?" He's like, "Yeah. Do you know about it?" I was like, "Dude, I used to be all up on Untapped." So we like added each other on Untapped, and he checks in at he checks in his beers whenever, and he'll hit me up every now and then and be like, "Hey, what do you think about this beer? Is this any good?" So shout out, Kieran.
nice.
Do you still use Untapped?
Not so much, honestly. I haven't really thought about it in a minute. The latest tech thing that we tried to do for Mike's was like DoorDash, and that they've got terrible service, dude. They could hardly respond to an email, so it was just like a joke almost. I was like a little like you guys are DoorDash, like
Oh,
literally,
like the company DoorDash was like non-responsive.
yeah, like they would respond. Like you get an automatic reply, "Oh, I'm so slammed, but I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can." And then she sent me an invite for can't like a meeting, accepted. And then she totally missed it. I followed up. She said, "Oh, sorry, I missed it. You want to do tomorrow?" I said, "I can't. How about Friday?" Crickets. I was
Nothing.
like, "Okay, you know what? I'm not wasting my time with that. Like, it's not. If
Yeah.
I can't chase you down, how am I going to chase like how am I going to even use your product
Yeah,
and know
like if
I'm going to
there's an
take good?
actual problem.
Yeah,
Oh my
exactly.
gosh.
I'm not wasting. But I was taken aback. I was like, How are you guys so big? I mean, if you have that many issues.
Right. Oh my gosh. That's
Yeah,
that's super annoying. Um
yeah.
ugh.
Sorry.
No, you're all good. Okay. Let's see. I can't remember the last time I had a generic light beer. Okay, maybe it was at my cousin's barbecue, but only because there was nothing else to drink. Oh, this this book is like one of those. It's gonna be making like those little dad jokes throughout it.
Oh, I gotcha.
Okay,
I'd say I mean I drink standard beers sort of on a frequent basis. I don't know. Yeah,
favorite standard beer. Go.
Labatt. Then I'd put Michelob Ultra right behind it. If you're looking at like domestic standards, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Or
don't.
but the Labatt's Canadian anyway.
Yeah. Come
But
on.
yeah.
I don't mind. I don't mind a regular Bud Heavy, just a regular
Okay.
Bud.
But Platinum's pretty good too, actually. But yeah, I'm with you. Buds are
Yeah.
good.
And then I don't know. I don't know if it would be considered a regular beer, but like a Corona
Okay.
is always a pretty solid, beer.
Don't you?
I don't
Okay.
know if that
Yeah.
would that be regular?
I mean, it's been in America longer than most microbrews have, so, so I guess so.
Yeah. All right. So Corona gets that stamp of approval. Okay, let's see. I have been on more than one brewery tour. Yes. Um, I plan vacations around brewery tours. Um, kind of.
yes.
Yes. I own more than one kind of beer glass.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think for you could just maybe I don't know. We might have just checked off this whole book, bro.
Yeah. um, let's see. I own 5 or more beer glasses and I have rules about what goes in them. No,
No,
that's
not so
weird.
much. I failed that one.
My favorite what is text to her because this one. I bought this book. Someone bought this book for me. I'm drinking a beer right now. Hey. So yeah. If you've checked 3, yeah, so we know the beer basics. Um but anyways, we'll come back to that book. But yeah. So I figure we can go through that book every now and then. See.
Hell yeah, I'm down.
So how you been, Colin? What's
Chilling,
been up?
man. Yeah, just work never ends. Just been staying busy with that. Both jobs. You know,
Yeah,
it's gonna be really crazy.
how many days are you at Mike's now? Still.
Two, one to two. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So Matthew, he feels bad. Excuse me. He wants to cut. Jeez, excuse me. He wants to cut.
Yeah.
He wants me to enjoy my life and just like kick back a little, like work a little less, but just they need a hand. So I mean, Merrick's at Sapporo only. So, but he brought Matthew to the store last week, and
Lil
you know,
Matthew.
yeah, little Matthew. So
Aw.
I'm teaching him the ropes, bro. This is his first day, so I'm not too upset at all. But like I told him write down all the stuff that goes in the cooler that's in the back room, so we know what we have. We'll go in the cooler and figure out what we need to bring in. And he just straight up wrote all the Everfresh flavors. He didn't write big or small. I was like, what are we gonna do with this? He goes, why do you need to know? I was like, what do you
Dude,
mean?
come on.
Yeah, but he was good. He knocked out a lot of stuff. So, but yeah, no, it's been good. Trying to go back to Iraq in June, but I'm like, I can only go after June 15th. That's when I really get freed up. And I know Steve's bachelor party was going down maybe, but I'm like, it's Iraq, so
Right, dude.
let's that.
I was so I was just at Uncle Mother's house, and we were all sitting there talking about the bachelor party, and the night before, me, Renee, Rebecca, and her husband all booked a Mexico trip for that weekend.
Oh wow.
And this is my first like Mexico. This is my first resort. Like I've never been to like Punta Cana or like something that's
Sure.
all inclusive. So I was like, oh man. So I was all pumped, and then Steve and Andrew were like talking about the bachelor party, and they were
But
telling
is
me.
it even firmed up? I'm sorry, Antonio. Did they even firm at
So
the date? Because
that's what I'm saying. That's
it
what
wasn't clear.
It
He
wasn't.
said, "Okay, it sounds like we're gonna do that," but there
So
was like nothing like firm at all.
that's what I'm fucking okay.
I didn't put it in my calendar yet.
Me
I
either.
mean,
Okay, awesome. So I'm glad that you say that, because that's what I was thinking. Because the
let's see how
last
we.
because the
Come
last
on.
we talked about it, it was
Yep.
between the 2 weekends, and I know basically everybody said the second week.
Oh, wait.
I know
Yeah.
a lot of people said whatever weekend didn't matter. A couple of people couldn't do the first weekend, but then I thought it was up in the air about it,
That's how I felt.
and then I was so I didn't
Are
put
they
any.
saying firm?
So that's what it sounded like when I told them, because Andrew was like, oh sorry, excuse me.
You're good. You're good.
Andrew was like, dude, you're gonna have to figure out something for that Mexico trip. I was like, whoa, wait, why? And he goes, because that's the weekend we're doing it. And so I guess,
So, dude, he didn't. He was not clear.
well, that's what I said. I was like, dude, it wasn't 100% confirmed. So, I mean,
I'm gonna look it up. I just want to see how we left it off, Andrew.
yeah, because I gotta get that figured out. Because
So it's okay. Well, it's
right? Or
yeah.
did we confirm that it was the second weekend?
Steve for 24, 26. Let me see just the very end here. I mean, I know I didn't put it in my calendar. We said fuck yeah, toast. That should be good for 24, 26. I'm in good. Sounds good. Let me know if there's anything we can do to help. Watch your language. Thanks for feedback. Oh, definitely looking like the 24, 26 is working for everyone. I'll put some details together this weekend, which was February 26th. Toast. And then I'll present some initial plans, and we can go from there.
Okay.
I don't think that is not clear to me.
Okay, cool.
It sounded like it was, but it wasn't.
Okay, cool. So that's that. I feel better, because I felt horrible when Steve and Andrew both said that. I was like, oh, okay, like I'll figure it out. And Steve, I
Yeah,
love Steve. Very,
love him. Yeah,
very, very
he's
nice guy. He
totally.
told me, he's like, man, like whatever happens, he's like, it's fine. Like
Yeah.
you'll figure something out. I'll figure something out. He's like, don't worry about it. Basically telling me like, yo, if you can't move your trip, it's fine. But
Yeah.
like if you can, and so, I felt bad, but um, I don't know. Maybe if that
I
first
just
weekend.
don't think they. I think I don't want to throw the blame on them, but
Yeah, no,
I
no, no,
think that
no.
they right now it's not too late for them to say, guys, we want to lock in this date. But regardless, I mean, if there's an opportunity to go to Iraq,
Right,
probably
right,
my
right,
last chance to go to Iraq.
right.
So,
What are you trying to do when you go this trip?
so probably just capture. You know how like we sort of like ran around everywhere. I feel like it'd be more of like what Merrick did, like just capture the lifestyle, everyday life.
You want to get like the village life.
Yeah, village and city both. Like I'd love to
Mm.
get best of both worlds and just see. I mean, we were just running around. We didn't get to see like a normal day. Just
Yeah.
but these guys are chilling, bro. Because I've got two guys on Snap from when we were there. They're living their best life. So
Yeah.
every day's like a party, and I'm like, man, Iraq is cool. But
Yeah.
yeah.
No.
So my buddy going. Like my parents were afraid to let me go. Obviously, they still are, and they're like, well, if your buddy's going, you can go because he grew up there. He left when he was 17. Speaks like full Arabic and Chaldean, and he's got family there. He was just there in December, so he's going back in June. They said if you tag team with him, you're okay. So fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. That
Yeah,
would be super super cool. I would love to go again. Um.
that'd be so cool.
Funny enough, this Mexico trip,
Mm-hmm.
Rebecca was telling me that this resort, they have one of their excursions was to go to the Mexican pyramids,
Oh
and
wow.
ever since going to Iraq, that's like something I've always wanted. Like that has been another something I've always wanted to do, is like see the pyramids in Mexico, and e-
Oh, that's sick.
especially after going to Iraq, like I want to be able to go to that
The
kind of
best of both
Mexico.
worlds.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
have both.
Experience. Yeah. So are you going to Cancun then, or like because aren't like it's the
I th-
those Mayan are they Mayan, right? That's what they call them, like
yeah, I think
ruins.
they're Mayan pyramids. I'm not sure. I think it's Cancun.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure.
Okay. I guess we're headed there in May.
Oh, were you? Are you guys going? Who all's going? Like
Like my
you're.
fam, we're going the second week, I think, or I think it's the 6th to 12th or something like that, like of May.
Gotcha. Oh, that'll be. Yeah, yeah. See, I've never gone to a resort or anything like that, so I'm super excited.
Okay. Yeah, you'll love it, bro. I mean, personally, I'd rather see like me exploring and jumping around, but it's
And
cool. I
climbing
just
shit.
that yeah, climbing shit for sure. You video now, no, just kidding. But like I think it just with the people around me and you too, like you'll love it. So
Yeah, and
cool to pick an up.
I'm really excited because I mean, I'm not I'm not somebody who wants to sit by the pool all day every day either, but I think that'll be nice to actually have that um opportunity. It'd be like we got a whole day at the Blue Lagoon. Yo, I was just telling somebody about that, and I would love to go back to Iceland. Like if we all got the chance to go back to Iceland. Oh, it was when I saw Steven Toast. Oh my
Oh, for
god.
real?
I was telling Steve about the puffin, and
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the stove.
no, I didn't tell him about the stove. That was too funny. But I was telling him about the puffin, and he was laughing so hard, and I had tears in my eyes. And Toast was, and so Steve was like, Andrew, you thought a pigeon was a puffin? And Andrew goes, to this day, I still think it was a puffin. I'm like, Andrew, shut the fuck up. It was not. That was a seagull at best.
Yeah, that's funny. You mentioned the trip. I was reminiscing on it when we saw Batman because we took like a squad and we rolled in like I think 13 deep between the Dijos, Kizzies, and Conjas, and then like the folks obviously that made it in. But
Mm.
such a good time. And uh, I was sitting with everyone, and we were like, "Yeah, you guys, like the young generation, needs to do a trip to, it'll be memories. Iceland was the shit, and like,
Yeah.
we had such a good time." Doran's like, "I wasn't there." And I was
I
like, "I'm
and
sorry,
y-
Doran,"
and
but
Doran.
I think
That
he had
is
the
that is
option. He was
Doran's
like
that is
working
Doran's
or
fault.
something. He had something going on at the time, but yeah.
Yeah, but for him to say that like we didn't invite him, shut up, Doran, little bitch.
So, but yeah, so Tomas and Michael were all like, "Oh, we should all go to Europe and shit." I was like, "Yeah, nah." I mean, like, it'd be so expensive,
Yeah,
dude. I
somewhere.
mean, I'm like down, but there's so many things that it goes into it.
Yeah.
So
Well, I also think that is they've never done a trip like that, so they don't even know like what cuz I mean like I took trips like that um senior year of senior year of high school, like when I went to the UP with my buddies, like they have not like Tomas is going to Mexico on a resort with my for spring break. So like
yeah,
not saying that they shouldn't do that, but I don't think they have the street smarts to survive.
navigate. Sure, sure.
Like they don't have a toast.
Yeah,
Some
Toast
some
is a,
somebody who could
yeah,
drive a manual
or
for
Pierre.
for a fucking week straight. Oh my gosh, yeah. Or Pierre calling in the bishop to get me out of the airport.
Iraqi security, airport security. But
That
dude,
was
I still can't believe we got hit by a car in Iraq. Like that's so cool to say. Yo, like somebody totaled our car when we were in Iraq. Like it sounds like we just got destroyed, which we did, but we played it off like it was nothing.
that was I always I always forget that happened. That's
It
so
was like the insignificant part of the trip, but it's actually pretty significant.
yeah,
Like I
like
don't know.
oh my gosh, that's so funny. Especially after like what a full day we had and like everything was going good. We saw
Yeah.
everything. We managed to we had like a great day and it's not even that ruined the day. But I always think it's so funny how much it ruined your dad's day. Like your dad said it ruined the trip. I remember I remember him straight up saying he goes, "Oh my god, the trip's ruined now."
Dude, it got even worse though with your camera though. Honestly, like it was just like those were
Oh,
the two things that probably messed it up the most.
dude.
Honestly, like the airport security, I don't know, that was scary, but we had solutions no matter what. Like we had like a go-to plan, but
Dude, speaking of that, I I have been losing my mind for the past month because my that camera from when it broke in Iceland at my parents' house, I had it sitting on top of my dresser.
mm-hmm.
But in the moves, I don't know where it's at, and it's been driving me crazy because I want it so I can put it up on the wall,
uh-huh.
and I haven't been able to find it, and it's been bumming me out. Um, but yeah, that camera was a beast. It made it all through. I like that camera should not have survived Iceland. Like when I think about it.
Do video of drone now. Well, dude, what was it? I feel like there's a tragedy everywhere. Every time we hang out with each other, because we
Literally.
had drone, we had camera, and I and Turkey, and then what else was there? What other trips have we done? We did Connecticut, but nothing broke Connecticut, thank God.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Connecticut. You just hated Connecticut. I
yeah,
think the
true.
tragedy was just you being in Connecticut.
Just locked it, dude. Yeah.
But yeah,
But there
no.
was one other incident I feel like where we had an issue
There was that
on a.
one. There was that one Father's Day that we hung out.
That was my tragedy that I lived with forever.
Um,
Everybody's like, what? Yeah.
um, but no, I can't think of what else broke. Where else have we gone? We've done.
Maybe it was the stove. I mean, maybe it was just like that. That was the third big thing I was thinking of. I don't know. feel like there was a third thing that I was like,
That stove still like, oh my gosh. There were so many things about Iceland that were too
fake.
too
It felt
funny.
fake. Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
crazy
Like
that we did all that. Then. Like
like
America under the waterfall. I was like, dang.
even us buying 2 liters of vodka for what wound up being the 3 of us.
Yeah, that was crazy, dude. Well, wasn't one of them Jack or something? There was one dark, one white, I think. There was the Stoli, which was a weird Stoli. I don't know what was special about
yeah,
it.
no. I'll tell you what it was. It was 80 proof Stoli.
Okay.
It was 80 proof like anniversary Stoli, and then it was something weird. I don't even think it was Jack. It was something weird. It was like coffee vodka or something. Because I remember, I remember you being like, "All right, what do you guys want to drink? What do you want to drink?" I was like, "Colin, whatever you want, I'll drink it with you." And then you go, "Okay, I want this." I was like, "Oh, okay, I'm not gonna drink that one. I just get a regular vodka for me."
And you were like drinking like vodka straight like all day. I feel like all night, like a
Yeah.
lot. I feel like I didn't really stack up on mixers at all. We didn't mix that much at all. I don't think.
Yeah, well, that and because like I mean, Iceland was the first time I had any kind of European pop. Like that was
Yeah, like
cuz like American Mario and you were saying how like European Fanta is so much different and I had never tasted it until that trip, so I couldn't even mix them because it tasted too weird to me. So I had to drink that 80 proof Stoli straight.
Oh man, bro, Michael, you know what he goes to? He's talking to me, dude. I don't know if I can't tell if the guy's clowning on me or not sometimes. And he's like, he told Merrick the same thing.
Welcome to my fucking life,
dude. He goes, "Is Colin? To be honest with you, I don't even like pop, but I heard you guys have a lot of European pop, so I'm gonna come try it. Can I just come and have a can of each?" And I was like, I couldn't tell if he was serious because he made the first comment and then just said like. He just totally went back on it and said, I want to try the other, I want to try it though. So, but he never ended up coming. I told him come through. Me and Merrick will be there or whatever. And but yeah,
dude, he's a fucking goof. He's a fucking goof.
Yeah.
But I was telling him, I don't know how we were talking about like import pops, but there's a corner store like right down the street for me, and it has this I don't know if it's Japanese or European Fanta, but it's like frosted peach, and I like picked it up. I was like, oh, this looks interesting, and the tank. How much do you think it would be? It was 12 ounce peach Fanta. How much do you think?
$3.99 max.
$3.99
max for 12 ounce. I mean, yeah. I got 2 liters of Fanta from Europe that are like $3.99 or $4.99.
Yo, get ready.
Yeah.
This shit was $45 fucking dollars.
For a 12 ounce?
I shit you not, Colin. I turned it around. It said $45, and I looked at the guy. I was like,
"Is this right?"
Yo, I think you guys priced this wrong. And he goes, "Nah, it's like super limited. Like, you can't get it anywhere."
Don't let that shit expire, bro.
well, the shelf was full. I was like, bro, $45 for this? I was like, is it good? He's like, surprisingly, it's pretty good. I was like, this shit ain't $45 good. What the hell?
I thought you were about to tell me somebody walked in the store, grabbed one right in front of you, and paid for it.
Dude, I told Michael that I wanted to try it. I was like, but I can't even justify doing it for myself. I was like, so you got to come over and we got to split it. Like,
12 ounce? That's crazy, dude.
Insane. $45 for one. Yeah. So, European.
I want to take you to the. Oh, sorry. Go for it.
No, you're good. I was just gonna say European pop ain't no joke.
Yeah, dude, that's wild. Oh my gosh. I mean, I've got strawberry, grape, tropical, regular, and lemon all from Europe. If you ever want to try them, I mean, dude, we're charging like $1.49.59 a can, $1.59 a can, 12 ounces, man. Or it might be eight or whatever, but it's still like totally reasonable. Like
Yeah, not.
it's so weird. They were raping people. Sorry, excuse my language. It was bad. It's ridiculous.
It's horrible. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, I don't know. Maybe one of these days, if I get a big paycheck, I'll try it.
I was gonna say if you're when you're in town, there's a place right off Telegraph, and I think it's not Cherry Hill. It's between my store and Renee's parents' place. It's in Dearborn Heights, Redford though. It's next to Randazzo's. I don't know. It's not Plymouth. It might be Chicago. But anyway,
Oh my
Chicago,
gosh, yeah.
whatever.
It's
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 an Asian
it's the
market.
one after it's one after Chicago because
Oh,
literally this past trip I just noticed Randazzo's for the first time. Like
oh, for
while I
real?
was on Telegraph, I was like, "Oh, so that's where Randazzo's is."
Oh yeah. There's like four. I think there's one in Westland, one in Romeo, and then there's some other one. Yeah, like the one in Romeo is like all bougie and stuff. It's crazy. Like totally different. So
But
weird.
but so what's this place by Randazzo's?
Yeah, dude. So an Asian mart. Now they don't have a lot of like sodas from like Asia, but they've literally got like all you can think of otherwise, like spice, soups, candy, chocolates, frozen goods, whatever. Everything else they've got. So it's pretty impressive. Now I'm sure you guys have that in Chicago now that I think about it though, because Chi-Town's got like a big Chinatown.
Doran took me maybe 2 years ago. Well, yeah, probably almost 2 years ago because I've been here almost 3 years. Um, right, pretty close to when we moved here. Doran took me and Renee to this Asian mart, and it was really nice. So it was like a grocery store at the front, and then you go all through the grocery store. They have everything like drinks, products, rice, soy sauce, all that kind of stuff. And
Yeah.
then they had like a section where they had like some toys and shit.
Hmm.
And so I was like, oh, they got Yu-Gi-Oh cards, like all of that. I was like, oh, this is dope. And then at the very back, they have a food court, and it's just like like an Asian food court.
Like,
They had like a
wow.
dumpling spot. There was a whole like dedicated boba section, and I was like, oh, that was really good.
Wow.
And it was probably like a half hour, 45 minutes away. So
Okay.
I haven't gone back, but I've been meaning to ask Doran what it was called because I mean we got some good stuff there. We got like the liter of soy sauce. um, so yeah, need to
Cool.
need to ask Doran. But all of that reminds me um of our of when we used to go to the comic book shop for the for the Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments.
Oh yeah, Taylor, right off B course, man. Yeah. I remember we went into that Coney Island next door once, and the lady's like, "Do you guys even have money to pay?" And we all like pointed at Merrick. We're like, "His dad gave him money."
Did Merrick used to go with us? Cause I thought it was
At least
just
once.
Yumi and Doran that
Yeah,
would
he
go.
came at least once because that memory, like I vividly remember him being there, but I
That
don't know.
that Merrick had the
Yeah,
soup money.
yeah. Threw 20 down.
Oh, what good times.
For sure. Yeah, I
Uh,
was showing, dude. You know who's into Yu-Gi-Oh? Like, or was, I guess, Gabe, like Jasmine's
Gabe?
husband, bro. Bro, this guy was like an OG, I guess, in the Northeast. He like straight up went to tournaments and like rocked everyone's lives. I
Whoa.
guess like he was like big time like Yu-Gi-Oh. Like he knew, I have like my cards still and everything, my decks, everything is like this card's like OG card. This is like,
Yeah.
this is one of the originals. This is why this combo would work so well. He knew like everybody's special, you know, descriptions in and out. It was nuts.
Bro, I just recently found one of my old decks
Oh wow.
with my stuff that was at Renee's parents' house, and I was flipping through the cards, and I was just like, just flooded back to those tournament days, and I was sitting there telling Renee, and she's like, oh, you did tournaments a lot. Were you good? I was like, oh no, I was the worst one. I was getting knocked out first, but like,
We didn't know what we were doing.
but
No,
like
no combo, no strategy.
zero strategy, just just cards that we saw on the TV show.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh, I loved it.
I mean, even Meyer. I mean, I think. Oh no, Meyer was Beyblades. No, I think Meyer did some card tourneys too, like small ones, like for fun. You could just go and have fun
Yeah,
and play cards. I think was the idea. They had it on the side, like when you walked in. But yeah, crazy.
Beyblades at
There,
the
there,
Yu-Gi-Oh
there were
tournament.
Beyblade tourneys, or maybe the Beyblade,
I don't
or
remember.
Beyblade at Toys R Us, maybe. But Myers
Oh
for
my
sure had
god,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Beyblades were definitely at Toys R Us.
Okay,
Oh my
okay, but
god.
but then the
Wow.
Yu-Gi-Oh was at Myers, yeah, for fun. It wasn't a turn.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
They had like times for it.
Yeah, bro. They were on like Saturday mornings. No
It's crazy.
way.
They wouldn't do that nowadays with like liability and stuff. But
Dog, I totally forgot about the Meyer tournaments. Oh, that's so funny.
yeah,
Shit. Oh my gosh. Well, Colin, this was a great blast from the past.
for sure.
I think well, also this Zoom is going to end very soon because I refuse to
Okay,
pay for the full Zoom.
fair enough.
Um but future I'm just thanking you in advance for doing this throughout the month, and I'm looking forward to just sitting and bullshitting with you, drinking some beers.
Oh yeah, no, thank you for having me, and I'm looking forward to it. It'll be fun, man. It's gonna be good catching up.
Of course. Always a good time. So all right, Colin. Peace.
All right, take care, Tone. Have a great night. Take care.
Same to you.